Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a quick little review on this E.L.F. brush shampoo. I'm going to start off by pouring some into a little bowl, and this is my It Cosmetics brush. As you can see, it's very dirty. I use this for foundation and concealer, so it really needed to be cleaned. I'm now going to take some cold water and get it on the brush. So now I'm just going to dip it into our brush shampoo and just swirl it around your hand and really work it into your brush. As you can see, all that foundation is coming right off, and just add a little water so you can get it foaming. The only thing that I really was not liking about this is that it wasn't foaming, so I had to go back and add more of the cleanser. So as you can see, I dipped it into the cleanser again and it just wasn't foaming up, and so I just went back and forth. This process took me 10 to 15 minutes, and this was just for this one brush. So I went back into the brush shampoo and just swirled it around in my hand. Since this process was taking so long, I decided to speed up the clips because I didn't want a super long video for you guys. So I'm just gonna keep swirling it around in water and the shampoo and working that cleanser into the brush to get all that foundation out. Unfortunately, I was having a really tough time getting a nice lather out of this soap. It wasn't foaming up. It really wasn't cleaning. I felt like it was leaving a residue behind, but it was definitely feeling like very sticky, and the shampoo wasn't rinsing out as easily as I would have liked. So now I'm gonna dip the other side of the brush into the brush shampoo and just start swirling it around my hand and adding some water to it so I can get some of that rinsed out. So this brush shampoo is like a gel consistency. It's very thick, but still it was not foaming. It was not cleaning the brush properly. So it just was a hassle for me to wash this brush. So then I decided to whip out this big boy, which is the Palmolive Soft Touch Coconut Butter Dish Soap. And I just wanted to show you the difference this soap makes. It was already starting to foam, and as you can see, look at all that foundation that was in there after me washing it for hours with the brush shampoo from E.L.F. It still left all of that foundation behind. Look at it just foaming up and coming right off. So there was a lot of foundation left behind, and obviously the E.L.F. brush cleaner did not wash this brush properly. And I was sitting here for a good 15 to 30 minutes washing this one brush, and from what you can see, it's still dirty. So now I'm just going to rinse that out so I can remove all of that soap from the brush, and just keep swirling it around in your hand and really working that shampoo or dish soap out of your brush. As you can see, even though I rinsed it, there's still soap left behind because it's still foaming up. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse that again, and you really want to get that soap out of your brush. So now I'm going to work on the other side of the brush and dip it into the Palmolive soap and just work it into my hand. As you can see, it's immediately foaming up and getting some of that foundation that remains. It's a little bright for some reason. The lighting in the bathroom sucks. So I was having a tough time getting a good shot, but I'm just going to rinse that out now. And make sure that you really rinse your brush and get all that soap out of there, and go back and forth, rinse it and swirl it around your hand. And it's a process. I can have a detailed video on how to wash makeup brushes, but this is a demo on the E.L.F. cleanser. So like I mentioned before, just keep rinsing and swirling it around your hand. And now I'm just going to start to dry the brush. I'm going to get a towel and swirl the brush around in the towel. Make sure you dry the bristles and reshape them to the form of your brush. This really helps get any excess water so your brush is nice and dry. So now I'm going to go back into the E.L.F. brush shampoo so I can show you another brush. And I'm using this Makeup Geek crease brush. I'm going to add some water to it and swirl it around in the shampoo and just start working that into the brush. I'm now going to take this red silicone pad from KitchenAid. And this helps work the soap into the brush a lot more easier instead of using your hand for hours and hours. As you can see, it's really not foaming up, and it's really like watery almost now that it kind of mixed in with the water, but it's really not foaming up. So I'm just going to rinse that and add more shampoo to the brush and just work that in. It's now foaming up a little more, but from the foam that I got from the Palmolive is what I prefer because I feel like it really deep cleans my brushes. I just feel like this is not keeping up with that soap. So just gonna start rinsing it out, and as you can see, it's kind of hard to get out of the brush. I was having some trouble getting all of that soap out. So now I'm going to take my towel and swirl the brush on the towel and reshape my brush. And now that brush is all nice and clean. So now I'm going to take my E.L.F. stipple brush, and I use this for my blush. And as you can see, it's really red and that's supposed to be white. So I'm going to use this brush and wash it so you can see. So I'm going to just start dipping the brush into my soap and swirl it around, and take my silicone pad and just swirl that brush on the silicone pad and start working that soap in. As you can see, it's foaming up a little bit more. I'm now going to turn on some warm water and rinse the pad and keep swirling the brush on the pad and just keep rinsing the brush to remove any additional soap that remains in there. Now I'm going to swirl it around my hand so I can see if there's any more soap remaining in there, and take some more water and just keep rinsing it out. And now we're just going to quickly dry the brush and swirl it around on the towel. As you can see, the bristles are now nice and clean, and the white is actually white. It's not pink from the blush or red, so it's nice and clean. So now I'm gonna wash the angled eyebrow brush, and I use this eyebrow brush in conjunction with the E.L.F. eyebrow kit, which is a waxy product, so this really needed to be washed. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip it in the soap and then take it onto the silicone pad and just scrub it and make sure the soap gets worked in there. As you can see, it's not really foaming up, but the dirty makeup was coming out. So now I'm just going to keep scrubbing it, and I'm just going to start rinsing it to get rid of the soap and dirty makeup. Now I'm just going to dry it off on my towel, and we are finished with this brush. As you can see, the wax is all gone. It's nice and clean now and ready to go. So yeah guys, that was my video on the E.L.F. brush shampoo, and I'm kind of confused because it worked better for the smaller brushes, I feel, but not so well for the foundation brushes because I feel like the foundation is a different consistency than eyeshadow. But overall, in my opinion, I would not purchase the E.L.F. brush shampoo. I feel like you're better off purchasing the Palmolive dish soap or Dawn dish soap. Any kind of dish soap, you can use that. But yeah, I really didn't like how the shampoo kind of left a residue, and I didn't like how it didn't clean my foundation brushes. So yeah guys, I would stick to the Palmolive dish soap, which is $1 at the Dollar Tree or dollar store, and save you some money. So anyways guys, to quickly wrap up this video, thank you so much for watching this video. Please stop by my Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat page and come and chat with me. Please leave me a comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!